Hey, what's up, you guys? Shardimus Prime here with the one and only Century Productions, HellaSickFigs.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, man? How's your morning? How's your morning going?
Pretty good, man. How's yours?
I'm having a good morning. Yeah, everything's good,
Cool.
man. Chilling. Been working on videos a whole bunch. I did some toy hunting recently. I don't know if you saw my toy hunt video.
I didn't. I saw something on Instagram. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you found the two least popular characters in the entire wave at the store, right?
Yeah,
That's good.
I did not go. Thanks. I actually, because in my world, I really like this character and I really like the story. I like the book a lot. So in my little head over here, I thought, oh, a lot of people are going to be going after this, but not a lot of people care about Spider-Boy. There's not a lot of love for Spider-Boy out there.
You know, I would have thought that a lot of people would have wanted that too. Interesting.
Yeah. But so this review is going up tomorrow publicly, and then it'll be I'll be editing it down tonight and have it available for those extra special people, So yeah. And I also got the Electro figure, which is actually not too bad. And not the chameleon. Didn't get a chameleon. Didn't find an Agent Venom. Didn't get any of the, I did some extra toy hunting last night in San Francisco. Total bust.
Oh wow, you San Francisco. Wow, you're cool, dude. Like, shut up.
Yeah. Have you been to a Target in San Francisco before?
Yeah, plenty of times, and I do not like it.
No, neither do I. It is so insane.
Like they're always in like parking garages, and there's always people that you have to like. There's always like homeless people or like some kind of person that waits at the bottom of the escalator, and you're like, I have to pass them. I don't have a choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not like the parking structure situation.
There's a lady feeding donuts to the security guard up front. Like, I was like, yep, that's
she was like feeding them to
like, yeah, she had a box of donuts and he's like just taking them out and like eating these donuts. And I was like, okay. And like, but by the way, not your typical security guard that you see at Target, by the way, like very armed, very, very protected, like full on. Because like the ones in the burbs, they got a t-shirt or like a collared shirt on.
They got like a black long sleeve collared shirt. It's usually like a young person, and you can tell that there's not really anything they can do if someone steals.
Right. This guy had his like his SWAT fatigues on and everything.
He had a ghillie suit on.
He had the ghillie suit going to the Target.
He's like hiding by the check stands, waiting to pounce on someone.
Too far, Century. Too far. That's gruesome. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. How are you guys doing in the chat over there? YouTube had Red Hood Joker is the first one in here. Maximum Encountered Culture, Poppy Productions. What's that? Says Tom.
What's that?
And Deadpool says, "Sup, yo, Ray? What's going on, Ray? Can I shout out Poppy Productions? There you go.
Shout out, dude.
Oh, hey, Kingpin Comics. Good to see you, Kingpin Comics. Joey B. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep in the middle of the stream this time. Yeah, it starts late, man. Hella late. But yeah. So let's talk about today's stream. I wanted to talk about the new. I keep looking over here because I'm used to having that camera working, and it took. Damn it, and it's not working right now for some reason. And I'm still trying to get it to work, even though it didn't work during the pregame or setup. Anyway,
real quick, I just want to shout out to Tom Bowling. He said something about Iron Man Mark 1, and I told him it was a good figure, and he said it was, and thank you.
Oh, okay. Do you feel validated? Do you feel like a?
I do. Yeah? Thank you, Tom.
Feel good. Hey, good evening, Rashid. How you doing? Long next few work days, so I needed this stream. Ah, nice.
Time to relax. Grab a figure, dude.
Figure Fight Club, what's going on, Abby? How you doing, bro? I keep looking at that lens and he's not there. Over here.
Yeah,
Right?
I was gonna say, you gotta stop doing that, man.
It's tough. I know it's not annoying anyone nearly as much as it's annoying me.
I'm just
You
joking.
have
No
to,
one noticed until you keep pointing it out.
that's the kind of
No
security
one.
job that I want. I have talked about the Maximum Spider-Man, Maximum series Spider-Man. I did a whole video talking about guessing pricing. I also did a coverage video talking about all the figures that were revealed on last week's stream. I've talked a lot about these figures, so I really wanted to pick Sentry's brain, and then I also wanted to elaborate on some things, maybe some things that I missed that I didn't pick up on, certain things that other people have pointed out that I'm like, hey, they have a point, you know? So there are some things out there that have been said that I'm like, okay, now that like the initial hype of it, it's kind of funny how this works, right? Like there's this initial hype over everything, and then when the dust settles down, people start picking things apart and start noticing little
Fan base.
details and start kind
It's
of
like,
attacking the figure or trying to find the flaws as much as possible, right? So it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I wonder what that would be like for a date. Like after you know, like say like never mind. That's terrible. All right. I'm just saying that like the order of it all is just kind of funny. It kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, people.
No, I think I know what you're saying. Like after date, you start nitpicking. Yeah, this is cool, but yeah, I don't know. Her fingers are too big.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, things like that start coming to mind. That's what I
like
mean.
that,
Like
but when she smiles, her smile's too wide.
right, something like that. You start like, oh no,
weird. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, little things are, oh, she has man hands or something, or something that stands out because you know. Anyway, not even the best example. Thanks for saving me on that one. That the figure though, but I think people are making solid points out there, and I want to address some of those. But I want to know what Century Productions thinks, and I'm going to use my coverage video because I feel like I did pretty good with the screenshots, and I wanted to talk about the wave, the figures, especially the Spider-Man figure over here. I wanted to know what you think about this Maximum Spider-Man. I want to know how much you think it should cost. And dude, we predicted fairly well. You know, our stream before
we did. I predicted a couple, a Banshee, Taken.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you didn't mention those in the video.
I didn't mention anything like that. No.
You didn't say that I predicted them right. Why didn't you give me credit?
I didn't. Yeah, it was just because I couldn't remember, and I thought maybe it was me. And then,
but it was the day. It was the night before.
Yes. After you have kids, you will learn. You will learn.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. You're like, I don't even know what happened an hour and a half ago, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't even remember it. I don't even know what figures I got. But dude, yeah, it's
yeah, we did good though. We did good.
I think there was some now at the same time, I think a lot of the predictions that we saw from displaying model behavior from a few months back had something to do with it. It's like there's a lot of those predictions, and it takes a while for them to get rolled out, and there's a time difference between the two, and then like between those predictions and then them actually getting revealed, that these things are kind of sitting in our heads this whole time, and then here we are talking about it as if like, yeah, I guessed it.
I came up with that.
You know what I mean?
I came up with that.
And that's why I didn't really want to get into it, because I feel like our predictions are not solely of our own. You know what I mean? Like it's not like we
I was giving you shit.
We totally bit off of displaying model behaviors predictions. So it's not like we could just take the credit for it and just be like, oh wow, damn, we're so good. So that's why I didn't mention any of that. But I want to know what you think of this Maximum series Spider-Man.
You know, I saw just the initial pictures. I haven't really watched any videos, and I didn't watch the live stream either because I've been a little busy. But here, answer this for me. Is it a brand new body? It is, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, you really didn't get to watch the stream. Yeah, it's a brand new body. It's a
Okay.
retool. I think it's retooled from the Renew Your Vows, but it is brand new.
So initial thoughts, I think it's awesome. I like the accessories. I'm not a super big fan of I really wish they would have went with a lighter blue because I feel like we've
Mm.
gotten this colorway several times already, and more specifically on the Renew Your Vows buck. But I guess if they're going for was it McFarlane Spidey? I guess it's accurate,
It
right?
looks like a
Uh,
I think they said 90s. Specifically, they said
okay.
90s, but we all see the McFarlane in it. And I think the other
McFarlane, and
head,
then who's the other guy?
Bagley.
Mark, yeah, Mark Bagley, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Um,
it's one's a Bagley head, one's a McFarlane head.
so I would say it's cool. I really like all of the accessories; those are great. There's a couple weird things about this. Like, I don't understand why the Spidey sense is red. I don't get that.
That's my number
Um,
one gripe.
and then also, I do not like the unmasked head. It looks weird to me.
Yes,
I don't know.
actually, that's my number one gripe.
But everything else is really cool. I like the webs. I like the shield. And the figure does look like a lot of fun. Didn't they fix the neck? They fixed the neck, right?
They gave him a ball joint at the neck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
cool. And then
figure
oh, go ahead.
sculpted by Phil Ramirez, by the way.
Oh, cool.
OG
Throwback,
Marvel
sweet.
Legends sculptor Phil Ramirez.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like the proportions look better. I
Yes.
like it.
Yep.
And I like the hips look anatomically better than some
They
of the
said that
other versions.
they tried to widen the hips out for more posability, and when we look at the
That was
poses
a big thing, yeah. Because like
there,
especially a '90s Spider-Man, he can basically get in positions that I don't think normal humans can, right?
right?
So his hips like go all over the. Overall, I'm really happy with it. It looks really cool. I'm curious how much it's going to cost though.
How much do you think it's going to cost?
Weighing in, thinking about how wrong everyone was with Dragon Man, I
Mm-hmm.
think people are going a little high. I'm
I think
thinking
they are
35, 40 max, I'm thinking.
right. 35, 40. Nice.
I'm hoping 34.99 would be. I think 50 is way too much. Because look at Dragon Man. I mean, Dragon Man's $85. You're talking for 35 more dollars. It's
Well,
you could
here's
get
the
Dragon
thing.
Man compared to this. I don't
Yeah,
know,
because I
man.
was thinking it might be $50, right? And then I started thinking, and then I saw a comment somewhere where someone was saying like, "Oh well, if like Ghost Rider was $50 and Phoenix is $50." Now I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit, this thing could not be
There's no
$50.
way. It's
This
35
cannot be
bucks
$50. There's no way it's going to be
or 40.
$50.
Yeah.
That's I want it to be 35. 35 is like my like if they hit 35, I'm like, yes, awesome. That's exactly how much I was hoping it would be. If it's 40, I'm gonna be like, all right, you need another $5 for it. I'll pay the extra $5. But like going as it gets closer to 50, I think that's stretching it. 50, because dude, look at this. $50, okay? And we're looking at recent, look at this. That Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. Dude, there's
50
like
bucks.
$50. Freaking Phoenix with the base that I have right
And
over
remember,
here.
it's not just that bike. Think of all the little stands and shit that came with that guy.
Yeah, the flame effects,
All
the
that shit.
interchangeable
I
parts.
think don't you think Hasbro's kind of I think these guys took so much heat when the Engines of Vengeance came out. I think they were really like, dude, fuck this. So I think they know that if they make it $50, they're gonna feel that heat again. I don't think they want to be dealing with that shit anymore.
Right,
So I
but
really don't think it's gonna be that much.
I really hope so. But they have made like, why is the blob like the blob is 80 now? Like what the fuck? And then the Lockjaw and Crystal 2-pack was kind of a flop, right? I mean, I felt like that was too much for what
Oh
it's
man.
worth.
God, I really hope that goes on clearance. I wouldn't mind picking up another one.
That's definitely But that's definitely. I think I gave that a Black Friday rating, if I remember right. But I feel like there's, and then BBTS does mark up. This is true. BBTS does mark up, but is that blob rare already? Even 60
I'm pretty
bucks,
sure it is.
60
Yeah.
bucks for the blob. Okay, yeah, and then there's the other thing. The blob is 60, the Odin is 60. For 10 bucks more, you get like a mega size figure. Like, dude, that I really hope it's not more than 40. 40 bucks is really where I want it to be. So yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about accessories here as opposed to extra mass on the figure. So I really think I think we're right. I think it's 35.40.
I think
I'd put
35
money on it. I'd put money on it.
I think especially like when I think about the Black Widow figure, which is like the closest thing that we've gotten to like a figure that's this well packed, right? Because that Black Widow figure isn't missing anything. She's got all the head sculpts, she's got all the weapons, she's got all the effects. Like that figure just has all the stuff. Like with this Spider-Man, yeah, I think I've heard people say that he could have used an unmasked accessory, a loose mask accessory. Sure, it's
Yeah.
not. I'm not that sad that he doesn't have it, but yeah, I will agree that would have been nice for them to have included that. My gripes about the Peter head sculpt. My gripes about the red Spidey. Why wasn't it yellow? I just can't wrap my head around that. Why didn't they
Well,
make it
does he have
yellow?
it? Does it red in those comics? Maybe it is in the 90s. I don't know.
No, dude. I don't know whether or not. Like when people think about it, I'm thought it's already leaked. It's $49.99. Is that actually confirmed?
Yeah, who's the source? Like, who's the source
Yeah.
that said that?
Yeah, who said, was it Hasbro? Who leaked it? See, but that had the Sony thing attached to it.
Yeah, that had the licensing to it.
Yeah,
That's
that had the
that's
Sony
not a
thing
good
and that
comparison, unfortunately.
right. That's definitely
I think 50 is if it's 50, then I might pick up one, but if it's 35.40, I'll pick up multiple.
and then what's funny is that we won't really know how much is too much until it goes on sale because they could say they could put it at 50, which I think is too much for it, and it could sell out. And if it sells out, then that's the answer is there. The answer is, well, I guess 50 wasn't too much because people
Well,
are buying it anyway.
it's gonna sell out anyways, man. I mean, that's Spidey.
It's going to
People
sell it
don't care.
regardless. But then,
Oh
but
my
that's
god,
going to
people love
tell us what
Spider-Man.
really, because there's our predictions and what we feel, our feelings. But it's not about your feelings, bro. It's like we will find out for sure whether or not it's too much if it sits on the shelf or if it flies off the shelf, right? That's really the the defining piece of knowledge that we
Do
need
we
to know
know?
whether or not it actually is too much or not.
Did they say how they're selling it? Like, is it going to be in store?
It's gonna be on Amazon and fan channels. Is
So
display
not
model
physically in
behavior
stores.
replacing rectangular? Ooh, don't let rectangular see that. I never thought about that,
Yeah.
but I guess so. He's been kind of the new leaks guy. $50 for a Spider-Man with a bunch of accessories being 50 is wild. I'd pay 35. If I'm paying 40, it better be because I'm paying 35 plus tax. Well, that's still 35. Okay, so yeah. I understand you want to not pay more than 35. I feel like it should be 35. And it's a first in a new line, it will sell out. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No,
I
he's
don't know
right.
if that's
He's right.
guaranteeing that it would sell or not, though.
It's gonna sell out. I mean, he's right. It really
Yeah,
is.
it's gonna sell out. It's
It's gonna
Spider-Man.
sell out.
It's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's it's the most popular superhero ever, right?
Yeah.
Behind Batman, maybe?
Batman, Superman. Yeah.
I don't know. Superman's not in that conversation. It's either Spider-Man or Batman, I think.
Oh, shut the hell up. Oh, you get the hell out of here. I love Superman. 35 for the new Captain America, and he honestly has a lot of accessories. He should be 35, but I won't spend 50. I'd rather spend 80.
I like Superman more than Batman, FYI. I'm just really? Saying more people like Batman. Oh yeah, I've always liked Superman more than Batman. But I love them both very closely.
Target will start sale at 35. I love them both too. Batman is my preferred, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. That one's kind of weird. Spider-Man for 50 is insane. Oh, I already read that already. But yeah, it's Spider-Man. It's gonna sell out regardless. I don't think I'm gonna make it to MegaCon, but I'm looking at going to New York Toy Fair. Thinking about doing that. Either pay 50 in pre-order or 100 plus after it sells out. Oh, you're talking about the aftermarket. Yeah. There's that thing too. You know, the scalping and all that shit. But I think Sentry, I think you're right that they are afraid of getting backlash for this. So I think it would be a very smart move if Hasbro kept that price point as low as they possibly could. It was $28 for the Black Widow. For me, it makes sense that it would cost more than that figure because the accessories from that Black Widow are super tiny. That's one thing to note is that those little smoky effects are like this small. And the little firing effects are just this. There's nothing that tiny that counts as an accessory with the Spider-Man. Like if you took the weight of it, right? Like the weight of the plastic, there's like a lot more in that Spider-Man. There's nothing as tiny as those little effects,
but
tiny little gun.
You're talking about if it's 35, there's a difference of $7 and they sell 150,000 of those times 7. I mean, it's a lot of money.
Yeah. Did you do the math though? You sounded like you're capable of doing that.
I made it sound like I could do the math until you said something, and
you can't end with that answer. You know, like you get like $35 a pop, and you make 70,000 sales, and then you discount the tax on that, and then the tariffs.
You're the one that fucking said, "Can you do the math?" Like, shut the fuck up. I could have done the math.
Get through all those details, and then just be like, lots of money. All those numbers.
150 times 7, I mean, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So should we talk about who else we want in the Maximum line?
Hulk is my number one after Spider-Man for
Me
sure.
Me too.
Hulk. We need new Hulk.
Number one for sure.
And
for sure. Imagine all the extra heads, extra hands, soft goods, maybe. It is the Maximum line, right?
That would be nice if they didn't. I want proper butterfly joints.
That's the main thing.
I want a Hulk that can do this.
Is that what he calls it? Is that what it's called? Thunderclap?
I think that's what it was called. I love that.
People have been saying that for fucking years, though.
Yeah, we've never seen that.
Well, you know what?
Ooh. How cool! I'm sorry, but how cool would it be to have an accessory of the hands, like kind of molded together, with an effect popping out of them, and then you just plug. Nah, that's stupid. You want to do more things with the hands than only the thunderclap. Never mind. I was like, it's kind of limiting the figure. I just thought it'd be really cool. Thor. Oh, there's your Thor. Yeah, Thor.
Thor for sure,
dude. They got to start incorporating. But dude, Hasbro has to get some cloth cape with bendy wire action going on, man. Now they're officially McFarlane did it. McFarlane's been doing it. Look, they got to fucking figure that shit out. They got to catch up with that. Yeah. Oh, you got your Batman. Nice. Yes.
This cloth cape's amazing, man.
Dude, isn't that figure awesome or what?
This is that figure. It's my favorite McFarlane figure, I think.
Definitely my favorite of last year. Definitely my favorite of last year.
I mean, I got it like 4 days ago, so okay, F you, dude. You get all your shit early. But yeah, this is my favorite figure of this year.
Okay, very good.
It's awesome. I really like this.
As long as we both agree it's badass. That's all that matters.
You hyped it up. You hyped it up big time, and I was excited because I was really excited for this figure. And when I got it, it did not disappoint. This thing is sick.
Hey, HellaSickFigs popped in right in time. He's a big time McFarlane guy. And yeah, dude, that armored Batman is the shit. And I was thinking about getting rid of some of the variants that I have, but I really love the figure so much. I'm like,
I wish it came with closed fists, though. 2 closed fists.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I wish.
Yeah, he beats the shit out of Superman a lot, so it would have been cool.
My God. And I know everyone hates Batman versus Superman, but it's one of my absolute favorites.
Hey, look,
love that.
I will give the action sequences when they start, they are fun, dude. They are fun. I was
like
rewatching
everything.
I was rewatching. Oh, well, okay.
I like it all.
I don't like
except for Lex
Superman.
Luthor. Could have been a better Lex Luthor, but
I felt like he just needed. I feel like Zack Snyder just needed one creative partner with him. You know what I mean? He needed a Paul McCartney to his John Lennon. You know, he needed like that one other dude that was as talented as him to kind of be like, maybe we shouldn't, you know, here and there. But for the most part, like keep, you know, most of the stuff that he did. It's just that there's just like a lot of stuff in there that just kind of bums me out. But the fight scenes, very fun, very cool. I love the Batfleck. Batfleck is, I've said many times, is my favorite Batman. So yeah, dude. Even though I think I said Michael Keaton's also my favorite Batman, so kind of go back and forth on that for a while.
Okie dokie. I want for the maximum line, one that I think would be really sick, Dr. Doom.
Oh yes! Oh my God, so worthy.
Imagine all the sorcery fucking effects they could throw in there, and they could throw in different masks of different artists' illustrations of them. I mean, kind of like how they did the Doom. They could throw in a fucking throne.
Dude, God, they would have to do something really unique because that Mezco Dr. Doom that you made me get.
I love that thing.
I love that figure. Love that figure. Yeah, the warehouse fight scene. That was awesome. Dude, he's really flexible in that suit. Like that sidekick that he does, jumps down.
He's definitely the most physically intimidating Batman. Like it was Dark Knight Returns Batman. That's what it was. It was Dark Knight Returns Batman.
No, but I like Batfleck's Batman. It looks like a very good comic adaptation. Even in the Flash movie, I thought it was awesome. I liked the Batfleck in the Flash movie.
I really liked Snyder Cut's Justice League too. It's fucking so sick. It's one of my favorite movies.
All right, you guys. Sentry had to leave for a little bit. Batfleck was great. Never.
What?
Hey, what up, Astro Zombies? I want Maximum Doctor Strange. I'm not
It's all good. Damn. Everyone really lately is just anything.
Or are you just trolling me?
Oh my God. Everything I didn't know I had no idea you didn't like it. Everything I've been saying lately online is I've been getting some heat lately, man. People have been mad at me, man. I'm just like, I like what I like, and people are hate me because of it. I posted some fucking AI shit, and oh my God, man, I got got the heat of a fucking, I got the passion of 1,000 Christs in that post. Still going, dude. It's crazy, man.
So what happened? So you posted so you posted a picture of one of your own photos.
We don't got to talk about it. It's all, I was just saying I've been getting some heat lately.
Who disliked it? Let's talk about every person who didn't like it.
Everybody, dude. Everybody. But I also had I would say it was like half and half. It brought a lot of new people to me that thought it was really cool, but it also took a lot of people and some people that I actually, me personally, respected and admired, and they just unfollowed me, like straight up.
That is wild.
It was horrible.
That's so people
are still. I mean, I can open up my Instagram right now, and there's probably like 4 or 5 hate comments. It's like multiple an hour for the last 4 or 5 days.
And then you posted it back up. You went, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna put that shit right back up.
That's where it's stemming. I took it down because I honestly didn't understand why people were mad about AI. I'm not even on my phone like that. I don't know I'm not in that conversation. I'm not online like that. I do this with you. I post my pictures, and that's pretty much it. I figure out what new shit's coming out, and I kind of just stick to my stuff. Yeah, people are really anti-AI, and when I posted that, they were saying some really fucking mean shit.
Wow,
some really mean shit. Like, dude, you should. I'm not trying. Oh yeah, no, I'm not trying to like.
Oh man.
There's a Batman post where I had 2 Batman figures walking towards the camera. If you guys want to see what I'm talking about, go open up my Instagram, check it out.
Can we go do it
and
right now?
Fucking, if you want to, do it. It's some mean
I want to
shit
see
on
some
there.
Of the comments. I want to see.
Dude, open it. Let's do it. And listen, if people the people that are watching right now, if you don't like AI, hey, after seeing everything, I totally understand where you're coming from. A lot of people that do stop motion were not very happy that I posted that, but I think it was very people were. I mean, this is the internet. People were really mean though.
Dude,
and a lot of people, didn't know who I was. And they just, yes, that meant a lot of people didn't know who I was, and they just assumed I was some asshole just posting it without being an actual. But there's a lot of people that like it too. So,
dude, it's so
you gotta go to most recent. Can you look up most recent on comments? You'll just see a million of them.
Oh, Maximum Gambit. Sorry, I just had to. Sorry for my little ADHD moment.
Ooh, Gambit would be sick.
Dude,
cloth
good
cake.
call. Good call.
It's gotta be cloth.
Yeah, if you don't like it, just ignore it. What I don't understand is that people have been following you for a long time. They see you use the AI the once after many
God, yeah.
apart, and then they're just like, you know what? Fuck him, dude. What was it? My sister-in-law said something like that. Right? Somebody was said some bullshit about me, and then people ate it up, and then like that. They're and I was explaining to her, and then they don't follow. And the way she said it is like, wow, they're like that, huh? And I was like, yeah, like people could be like that, like just the way they said it was like, it was almost like, yep. The way she said it, it was like that type of person. Like,
yeah, I was
so pickle.
I was arguing with people, and then I had to just stop because of the sheer amount of people commenting. I couldn't keep up. It was crazy.
So let's look at your comments over here. Damn, you're getting positive comments.
No. There's a lot of positive stuff. You got to go to the newer stuff though.
So dope.
You'll find it. I don't know if I don't know. You'll have to just scroll, I guess.
I don't know how to interwebs. Anthony James thought it was hilarious. This is very cool.
James says. No one cares what Anthony James thinks.
Oh, Vonner says very cool. AI isn't the problem.
Dave Vonner
AI has always been a problem. Keep pushing.
Dave said some real shit. He said artificial intelligence isn't the problem. Human intelligence has always been the problem. He's right.
Yeah.
So
I'll like his comment.
Yeah.
This is sick, bro. I need details. Nice. It's Vinny.
Yeah. A lot of people are really mean.
Personally, is it the long ones? Personally, I don't think this looks all
that good. No, you don't need to look. No, don't look at the long ones. You'll find short ones. Just keep scrolling.
I like
you'll see. This isn't animation
though. Did you say it was animation?
It is. Animation I think it is. It's a form of animation.
That's not it. Well, I wouldn't call that animation. I mean, I guess.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. I think it's a form of animation, but most people, there's probably people at home right now are like, "You're a fucking idiot. That's not animation." All right, I guess I don't know what animation is.
I know animation. I do those big time letdown stop motions. I do. I know they're not the craziest thing in the world, but they still take a tremendous amount of effort. Like nobody else does that. Nobody else makes their own animation because it's fucking stupid.
I know.
It's too much work. It's a lot of extra, and it's hard.
That was one of the.
This is not hard. This is not like that's not making a thing out of nothing. Making a thing move out of nothing requires the.
I never argued that though. That's the
drawing the same thing over and over and over again.
I never argued that. That was the whole thing though. It's like people were just complaining. I never said that I wanted to do stop motion. I never said that stop motion wasn't hard to do. I never said any of that. All I did was I put this into a tool and I liked it.
That's why people got triggered. You said animation. That's why. That listen to me. I even got partly triggered. Look, 1,139 likes on the person saying this is an animation though. So that's where I think you may have gone wrong. Because even for me, as like somebody who's at my amateur animated stuff, I'm thinking to myself, that's not the same as what I've done.
I mean, okay, I disagree.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong, but okay. I think it is animation, but
Well, let's agree on this. That's where people are getting triggered, is on
yeah,
the use of the word.
I'm well aware of that.
I think the use of the word is okay. So we, sorry, but to be so mad to unfollow you, I would more AI cutting.
It's a form of animation. That's the whole thing. People got most mad at that is that because I said in in the description, hey, I posted this animation of it, and they're like, it's not animation. People are saying so.
That's where you went wrong. You shouldn't have called it animation. That's all. For personal enjoyment, right. Sure, but to gain engagement, likes, or shares feels like a major cheat. I don't know about that, especially if you consider your work to be art. See, that's the other thing, is that the picture is yours, so that's fine.
Yeah,
I think this is fine. It's Instagram. That's what you're here for, is for personal enjoyment. You're supposed to share your personal enjoyment. You didn't do that thing because you thought, oh my God, I'm going to get so many followers. I'm going to get
look
so
at the
many likes.
Listen, you got a guy in here right now, the man Beast Boy. He's saying it. Like, he's getting all mad. Like, he's in here. He's getting all mad. He's up one more.
They think it's cheating. Yeah.
Yeah. See, people are very passionate about this, and they let me know, man. They let me know.
That's hilarious. All right, let's
no, man, it's cheating. People, it struck a nerve on people. I don't know. Really crazy. Really,
you triggered.
Really
It's
eye-opening.
called trigger.
Yeah, they were triggered. Yeah, no, yeah.
You said a trigger word, and that's basically it.
Yeah. And you do stop motion.
Say what?
I said you do stop motion. Are you worried that this is gonna? Are you worried? Are you worried that this is gonna stop people from doing stop motion in the future?
It could put some. I mean, I'm not talented enough at it to like be put out of work for it, but yes, it could harm people that are actually very talented at this kind of thing.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, do you think it's going to stop animation?
Well, I don't think that's what would happen. I think it would just take work away from people. Like, I just think less people, like, for instance, drum machines. Like when they created drum machines.
I never brought this up, honestly.
But when they started drum machines in the 80s, since they created drum machines, that took a lot of work away from drummers. Are drums gone? Is the world deprived of drummers now? No, there are plenty of drummers, but there is not plenty of work.
That is exactly how I wanted. That's a perfect analogy of what I was getting at. Will it put people out of work?
Yes,
I guess
it will put people out of work. It will do harm, but you know what? You can't stop this kind of thing, dude. Like, you can't stop. It's technology. You either work with
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's gonna run over you.
Yeah,
it's like me recently posting shorts more. My stupid ass, my fucking ego. Sometimes, dude, I feel like, why wasn't I posting more shorts before? I wanted people to watch my animated stuff in my review because I compiled this thing together. I wanted people to see it the way I meant for it to be seen. And then I was like, you know what? I need to go to where people are watching shorts. Like, let that go. Just post your shorts. It's tough, gauging stuff. And because I feel prideful over the work that I put into my videos and everything. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on and talk about Marvel Legends.
Yes.
But that was very interesting. I'm glad that more of us, that it's not just me that gets the heat now and then. It feels good that it wasn't me this time. I'm just glad it wasn't me. Because it happens to me all the time.
Oh no, I bet.
But it's okay.
I bet.
It's okay.
I'm strong, man.
I can handle
it. Oh no, I'm good. It's just I think people are judging just that and not taking they're just judging one corner of the picture and not seeing everything. It's all good.
Yeah. So I was genuinely surprised that you got heat over it. And then now that I see that you're trying to call it animation, I don't think we could be friends anymore. So I think that's our last episode of HellaSickFigs because of that one post.
It's
I'm
gonna be
I'm unfollowing you. I'm
it's gonna be
unsubscribing. We can't be friends. You can't be on
it's
the
gonna
live
be
stream.
it's gonna be
You are
HellaSickFig now.
canceled.
It's just gonna be HellaSickFig.
HellaSickFig. Yeah, it's the one. It's the one. It's just like I feel like that's the mentality with people. Like I'm ejecting you off the internet of all this stuff. Like, damn, dude. Yeah, 20 years of friendship. Nope, erased. Canceled. It's all done.
It's soulless, bro. You're soulless.
This piece of shit over here. It is
you know
AI. Go have fun with your AI.
You know what's funny is I honestly no. Come back. Do not leave me out here by myself. Yeah, anyways,
AI.
maximum.
Yeah, we're sorry. I'm sorry. Go on.
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, dude. Finish what you're gonna say. Sorry.
I don't even remember.
Thanos from the Shardverse. Yeah, he's gone.
Thanos.
One of the top 10 sure photographers. Yeah, he's fantastic. All kinds of hurt feelings.
What? See, what is that? I thought he was mad at me. He's like, no, you're the best. You're a good photographer. I thought you were just talking shit, dude. His fool's just talking all shit. And he's like, no, you're good, dude. Like, come on, man.
We're having fun here. We're having fun. Dude, regardless of the AI, your photography is dope as fuck. I will always support your photography, dude.
I'm not doing photography anymore, man. It's only AI.
Oh, you quit. Only animation. You're an animator now.
Only AI animation.
People, I only do animation. I'm an animator.
I only do AI animation. No, actually, I'm not even gonna say AI. I'm just gonna say animation.
yeah. Don't add the AI. Just say you do it. Here, let me go blow my nose. It's cold in this damn room. Hold on.
Oh my god. Well, anyways, regardless, it's probably the only AI post I'll ever post. I do not want to take heat like that again. But yeah, I still think it's cool. I still think that the animation is sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry about that.
Sick. And lots of other people did too. So if you didn't like it, just
ignore it. Sorry about that. Okay. AI is against my religion. I'm allergic. Okay, let's move on from the AI. I'm sorry. Hey, this is a part of the times, this is the world we live in now where technology is doing its thing. Let's talk about some of the other figures. So we went over this. I just wanted to bring up, was it may have been Rocco. I think it was Rocco. If I'm wrong, forgive me. But I saw a short where he pointed out the spacing between the eyes looks like it's way too much. And I don't know if that's like a super nitpick, but when I looked at it again, I was like, oh no, it might be. Do you think that's a concern? The spacing between the lenses. Look at that.
That's a nitpick, I feel like.
Okay. Land's more of a nitpick. You don't think it's gonna ruin the figure?
No, not at all. No, it looks cool.
It looks like it could bug me on.
How do you feel about it?
I feel like one of them they do look a little too far apart. I feel like that could possibly bug me a lot.
What is the difference between those two heads?
The eyes and the shape of the chin, I think.
Oh, it's just a different artist.
Hey, Jay's Figs. What's up, Jay? Say that again.
What's up, Jay? Jay was coming to my defense in my battle.
I think he
quite
did,
a lot.
I think he did some AI stuff too.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I mean, I really, in all seriousness.
Oh, one has a squinted eye. One of those, the one on the right has a squinted eye.
Oh, it's just one eye.
I just noticed that.
Oh,
wow, great picture you got here, man. Really high quality.
High quality stuff, dude. There's ROM butt cheeks.
People are really excited about this ROM. I don't know anything about ROM. Nothing.
I don't know shit about ROM myself. This is like one of those Crystar things where I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Same thing. Yeah, it's exactly how I thought it. I was like, oh, it's like Crystar, dude, which is a cool figure.
But and then the other thing I thought was like with Crystar, I remember thinking like, oh, maybe that's just because I was born in '81, I just missed it or something. But fucking Pixel Dan was born in 1982, and he was all, oh yeah, Rom, like, or Crystar. He's all, I'm like, how did I fucking not see this Crystar? But there's things that there's so much stuff out there. There's things that I was really attached to that people didn't.
Just a random miniseries to sell toys, right?
Is that what this was? Oh, Crystar.
Crystar. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Secret Galaxy video about it. And but yeah, it looks like a cool figure. It looks like they're using that Ursa Major Wave Ultron Silver that came out really badass. So that's pretty cool.
The shittiest of the two Ultrons that they released.
Oh, no, the good one. The Ursa Major one's the good one, stupid.
No, the other one is the
better one. Got into this really bad. Yeah, back and forth about the fucking Ultron.
No, I think that the Ursa Major one's the best.
What do you think about these comics? These little comic things.
They're so sick, dude. Can't wait. What?
For me, this was the biggest flop of the reveals.
I think it's just, you know what? I feel like they did that so that they could be like, not a Build-A-Figure, but you get the little comic, no Build-A-Figure piece, but you get a little comic book with it.
I think they genuinely thought it was cool, but it doesn't look cool.
I mean, it's not cool.
I think it's not cool. Give me a real comic. I want the real comic.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Throw in a comic.
Why give us a real comic when they can?
The Deadpool, She-Hulk. Who are the other fourth wall breaking characters where it would be appropriate?
Ooh.
It's just a very finite, small number of characters where having a little mini comic like that kind of works on the shelf, dude. Like, are you gonna put your ROM with that comic? No, don't use the gun. Don't use the lasers.
You know what? Some dude in the chat said, "Get it CGC certified." Yeah, hell yeah, dude. It's got 9.8, dude.
You can use them for ACBA shots. Yeah.
Yeah, but it all comes back to what you're saying. That's fourth wall breaking. You can do it for She-Hulk and Deadpool. That's pretty much it.
I mean, I guess if you use it for a completely different scene outside of the character, just
like
to
a
have
guy selling comics or some shit. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you could use it for that, But in all honesty, now I'm not saying the cost of printing out an actual comic is going to be the same as the little plastic thing, but it just makes me wish that it had real comics. All it does is make me think of the Toy Biz days.
You're yearning for those. That was a different time. Different time, man. It's when Marvel didn't have that much money and they were just grasping at straws. Yeah, put a comic in there, bro.
Comics can be used in stop motion though, but even not really because it doesn't have pages in it. And then Todd gave us comics, yeah, which it was always, in my mind, always a brilliant idea. Yeah, they thought it was a cool thing to add. I think they did. They seemed like it was cool. And then at the end of the stream, like they're all holding a stack of them. Like, yeah, see, cool. And I'm like, oh, they got a whole stack of them. It's even less cool. Like, oh my god, no, I'm just not.
They're way too thick.
Like, this is where it goes. I don't need a lot of these little fucking things. I don't know. For me personally, I'm just not that stoked. Hey, Ray. Hey, we are one. Hey, by the way, YouTube. First off, let me read what Ray said. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ray. Think the comics are soft? If so, paint cracks? I don't think they're soft. I think they seem like they're hard. They sound almost like poker chips, like when they're messing with them. They seem like they're pretty hard. But I was just playing around with this goals thing with the super chat, so that's why I just put farts on there. But they have this goals thing that you could select. So if we get 10 super chats, I'm gonna fart on the live stream. And I'm saying a fart because I'm not really trying.
God, please do not donate, guys.
Create.
Please do not.
And I don't really need to fart, so there's a good chance I would. God damn it, Colt Kid. There you go. There's a good chance I could shart myself on the live stream, so we'll see.
Look, some guy said, the man Beast Boy said, wait till somebody 3D prints a spinner rack so you can put the comics on. That would be kind of sick, actually. That would actually be kind of sick.
Oh,
a spinner rack, like a magazine rack.
would be actually appropriate. But damn, I mean, geez, that's again so specific. So specific. They need to build things poker table set next. That would be very useful. We could use that for a lot of different things. Be honest.
That was.
So Love Life Limitless says, be honest, y'all think that every character should have their own unique body mold, considering that Hasbro can afford to do it. I don't know what Hasbro really can afford to do. Just because they have the $6 billion company thing doesn't mean that they have unlimited resources. Doesn't mean that they're just going to dump everything into it.
Especially
the way those companies work, they have money because they're cheap, because they're hella cheap. So they only have so much funds that they're going to invest in their project. But to answer your question, Toy Biz used to reuse body molds, and it didn't bug me then. If it's done properly, it doesn't bother me now with Hasbro. But I don't like it when it's body molds that don't fit the character, or if there's a better body mold that they could have reused and they use an older one. Those things bother me. So it's more of a gray area. I'm not like a switch on or off on the reused body molds. Could be either way, depending. I'm not
real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, go on.
The Thing, Maximum Thing.
Oh, yeah.
Trench coat, hat, multiple heads.
Maximum Daredevil would be cool. Wait. Before the Thing, Mr. Fantastic all the way, dude.
Oh, Mr. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Think of all the goodies they could throw in with that.
He sorely needs it, because Hasbro, except for that one that came out in the Fin Fang Foom Wave, have not done a good job on the Mr. Fantastic figures.
They've all been kind of weak.
Yeah. There's not one of them that's like, hell sick. I just doing an impersonation of myself. I just did. But yeah. All y'all do is hell sick. Subscribe. All right. But yeah, Mr. Fantastic, please.
No, I totally agree.
Posing Stan Lee with the comics could work. Yes, but still very niche. Andres says Hasbro probably could afford new sculpts for each figure, but then they can't release hundreds of figures a year like they do now. Right. It would have to be very limited, and you wouldn't be able to get obscure characters like, I guess, Spider-Boy or Electro. Like, those just wouldn't exist anymore, because why are they going to dump a shitload of money into a Spider-Boy if he's not that popular? If he's not that popular, why would you throw all that money into it? Again, these people that have hella money, my mom told me this at a young age. She's like, people that have lots of money, they have lots of money for a reason. Most of the time, they're very cheap.
That's true.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, huh. So it makes sense, dude. If they have lots of money, they're probably very cheap about it, and are going to tread very lightly when they throw money into something. Spider-Man, that's like a no-brainer. It's top selling character in the comics and the cartoons, movies, all that shit. So yeah, I think Hasbro should give us more body molds. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, whether they should or not, yes, I would like to see more body molds. Absolutely. They were good about it this last year. I'm all for sensible reuse. Right there. Yeah. I think Ray hit it right on the head. As much as possible, we should get new body molds. When it makes sense to do the reuse, do the reuse. It's all right. I know it's frustrating when they spring a new thing on us. We don't want mini useless comics. Was like 44th Dan Ryan Dwight. 44th? I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
I don't get that.
I think the reuse wouldn't be bad if the bodies were just better. Well, that's the other thing too, is like, for instance, the Electro, my complaint with the Electro figure was that I wish they went with a different reuse. Like the Phoenix body mold would have been a better choice. than the Shriek body mold with a different torso. Not every character need their own buck. McFarlane spawned Figs back in the 90s, all had all new sculpts and bucks, but it cost him lots of money having to buy new machine molds. Yeah, the shit's expensive. Tooling is very, very expensive. People point out the new tooling because it costs so much money, dude. It's so if they're gonna do that, they're gonna have to do it wisely. Like Joes are getting reused, and no one complains about the reused bodies because the bodies are good. Right. They're really well done. But yeah, like with that Renew Your Vows Spider-Man, which I love that figure, I still hate the fact that the looking up motion was an afterthought and they dug in that little notch on the back. I was like, motherfucker, dude. Now all the figures that are going to reuse this are going to have that freaking last minute effort on the back of the neck. And sure enough, it's like, yeah. There it is. So yeah, absolutely.
Daredevil, fucking all of them.
Daredevil, yeah, all of them. And it's like such a bummer because it's like, dude, if they had thought ahead and
Maximum Daredevil.
Yeah, Maximum Daredevil. Yep, absolutely. Sonar effects.
I like that name of the line too. Maximum. Sick.
Maximum Mr. Fantastic is gonna make me feel bad about myself. I think I know where he's going with that.
Big penis.
Long dick. Long dick. Mom complained about that to me too. The timing's not working. Would like to see a Maximum series. Oh, I get it.
Punisher would be sick. I have enough of Deadpool, man. No more. I'm done. Done with
We've
Deadpool
got
for a while.
kind of a Maximum Deadpool with the SDCC exclusive.
Yeah.
That was kind of like a Maximum Deadpool. With all that ridiculous stuff thrown in there.
Oh, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Marvel, Mr. Oh, yeah, but that's not a Marvel Legends figure. We're talking about Legends. Yeah. But very right, though. The Select was really, really good.
Yeah. I bought that one. I liked it.
Let's go back. I meant to close my screen so I could wipe my nose here, but
Disgusting.
Gross, yeah. Don't worry, guys. I wash my hands before I touch my figures. Oh, he's got a ball joint at the neck. That's cool. I like that. So they're doing that more. I think that's very good. This looks slick, man. I'm happy to get it. This is one that looks like a really cool figure.
I like robots. Robots are cool.
Me too. I love robots. Oh, the Dakin figure looks awesome.
I love robots.
Say what?
I like robots.
Stupid. I like turtles.
Yeah, this Dakin looks cool.
I like turtles.
One of new Ares, man.
They didn't give you the new Ares. I feel like these claws are like too skinny though. They look like little. They look like lead, pencil lead, more than like real spikes. You know, like skewers.
I like this packaging. This packaging looks cool.
I do like the packaging too. The little nod with the comic corner.
Oh, dude, small dark man. This new comic accessory is so sick.
Oh, I always wanted to have Dakin on my shelf holding a Dark Avengers comic book.
Dude, can you imagine you got fucking She-Hulk because she's holding a whole pile of comics together? How cool is that, man?
Adam Warlock.
This looks cool, man. Really, yeah. You know what? The times really are changing. You know, people were getting really mad about not having pins still in their figures, and now that we've crossed that bridge. Now they've got to go with cloth capes. I mean, they have to.
Bendy wire cloth capes.
They have to.
Yeah.
It doesn't work anymore. You cannot manipulate and get amazing poses out of these figures without fucking.
It is a huge game changer. It
really is
a huge game changer. Such a huge game changer. Waist swivel in 2025 is diabolical. Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm so happy this is the Iron Man we're getting.
Me too. I thought it was going to be the other Ultimate Iron Man, but I'm glad it's this one. And it looks fucking great. I think this looks awesome.
It looks big. Doesn't it look big?
And I
You
love
know
the
what? There's only
gray color on it.
you know there's only one more we need to get a pretty solid lineup. We need a fucking Ultimate Thor, dude.
Oh, an Ultimate Thor is much needed. Much needed.
Butterfly joints be so sick.
Yeah, Adam Warlock looks great. We have to get running, man. We have an after party to get to, and I want to get to it before it gets too late. But yeah, Ultimate Iron Man, and then we have Miles Morales using the Amazing Fantasy body mold, which I think is totally appropriate.
Cool. I'll take another Miles Morales. I am surprised that he didn't come with Ultimate Fallout #4 though, as opposed to Miles Morales Spider-Man #1. I would have liked to see Ultimate Fallout #4. That's his first appearance.
Okay.
If you're gonna give us the comic, you gotta give us the right one.
Give us the right comic. Looks good. The head sculpt. I'm just.
They didn't even give us the back. If they really wanted to go the extra mile, the back of the comics would have had an ad for something on them.
It looks too big, too. The comic's out of scale.
It is out of scale.
It's like a big ass fucking newspaper. Banshee. I can't remember. Are these heads reused from the 3-pack version?
Yeah, they just have him holding the comics. So stupid.
He's flying around with a comic book in his hand.
So stupid. Yeah, they're the exact same heads, but goddamn, I love that Banshee from that 3-pack. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
It's so sick.
He's got a trigger finger because we all know how Banshee shoots bad guys.
How's he doing?
I don't know. I like the sound.
He was one of my favorite parts of X-Men First Class. Your favorite X-Men movie?
Oh God, don't remind me. But there you go. Out of this wave, I think the one I'm looking forward to the most is probably the Ultimate Iron Man.
Ooh, the one I'm looking forward to the most? I would say Ultimate Iron Man as well, with the close second being Dakin or Banshee. My least one is probably Miles or Rom.
Yeah, Miles is probably at the bottom of the list, but I still really want it, and I'm still looking.
Yeah, it's a great wave. It really is.
I think this is a fantastic wave. I think
yeah,
it's very. I mean, I really genuinely want all of these, like all 6 of these. I want. So that's a really good sign. Like I genuinely want them all, and
I'm excited. I'm really
not
excited.
just to review, but like just collector me, like
play in the bathtub with.
To play in the bathtub with, exactly. All right, speaking of bathtub, we got an after party to get to. If you're on the if you've joined the membership or you're on Patreon, look out for the link. I think I posted it up there already. So we got to go head over to an after party, and for the rest of you guys, catch you guys later. And I'm gonna have my Spider Boy review up tonight for members and Patreon.
Dude, I can't wait.
Are you really just being sarcastic, or do you really want to see my Spider Boy review?
Dude, I fucking hate Spider
Boy. I love Spider Boy.
I like Spider Toddler.
Spider Toddler. All right, you guys. Hey, thanks for coming through. Figure Fight Club. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nacho, get ready for that after party. Let's do it. Too late to boycott X-Men First Class. Hey, we didn't get our 10 we didn't get the 10 super chats. I actually have a fart all warmed up. Well, we'll have to save it for the after party.
Thank God we didn't.
Fart right now, but
thank God we did it. No, you don't give it to him for free.
No. If you're good, hey, like the Joker said, if you're good at something, never do it for free. All right, you guys, stay tuned. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.